Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you some fan-drawn, from me obviously, fan-drawn OCs from Hazbin Hotel characters. It's Hazbin Hotel for now, it could go into Hell of a Boss, we'll see. I am going to do little animations for them eventually. I'm going to show you them all and the backstory. I'll tell you the backstory and like what they do and stuff, alright? This is the first one. This is me as Valentina's daughter. It says Val's kid, but you know Valentina's daughter. She is inspired off Valentina, obviously. She's Valentina's daughter. But, right, the lore behind her is different. I ship Vox and Valentina. That's my go-to ship, right, for them two. But, right, she's different. She got adopted by Vox and Valentina is a biological dad. So, how that works is Valentina, this sounds so true as well, this probably is going to be in law. Valentina got a girl pregnant, one of his girls pregnant, and he has to take responsibility for the child. Sorry about the low quality, but this is like showing you. So as you can see, I'll pop up the different pictures of her freckles. She has freckles, which I have freckles. So I've added some of my genetics into there, just like, maybe I'm Valentina's girl, just saying. That would be my dream, actually. But anyway, yeah, you can see the freckles are representing me, and the hair. Valentina's bald, so just saying I have hair. Now to talk about her resemblance of Valentina. The wings, the fluff around the neck, I don't know what it's called. But I didn't add the love hearts. I think Valentina input the love hearts to represent it as a pimp. With her, she's not a pimp, obviously, she's just been raised by one. The red and black kind of represents Valentina, and the antennas. The purple hair technically does go with Valentina as well, because he's lilac, so that's fitting for him. Time for her lore. So, Valentina and a random girl, I don't know, I didn't think of the lore, had sex, unprotected sex, and the girl fell pregnant, but she didn't want to be a mother, and she wanted Valentina to take responsibility, so she left the baby on the step, after giving birth obviously, on the step in a cardboard box. Typical, that always happens, that's a day-to-day issue, that. And Valentino hears the baby crying and opens the door to find his daughter. And he knows it's his daughter because he looks exactly like him. Vox also sees the girl and picks her up. He says, "Who's this little one? Who have you had an affair with?" And then Vox decides to raise the kid with Valentino because Valentino is irresponsible, so it makes sense, it's logical, right? And they raise her. Valentino's an actual good dad in this. This is how I think it. I think he'd be a good dad because I feel like he'd get protective of her. And also, why would he overwork his daughter? See, like, it's hard to say what Valentino would do, because he probably would overwork his daughter, but maybe he's protective of her. So I'm doing protective Valentino, just because I feel like that's how he'd be around his daughter. And he raises her like a real dad would, instead of being a cunt all the time. So, that's her main backstory. She is 14, I'll say she's my age, even though, yes, I dress like that, never mind, I don't dress like that, I do, I really do. I kind of replicated her off of how I dress as well, and most of the characters you'll see are replicated off of how I dress as well. So, next character! Next character is Alistair's daughter, me as Alistair's daughter. See, Alistair in my AU doesn't date. That's that's what I think. Alistair doesn't date. In like Eros or something like that. An ace in the hole. Yeah, that's my Alistair. He's an ace in the hole. So, how his daughter was made is like complicated. But, logic. It cut off, but anyway, that's the answer to the question, I guess. Logic is how she was made. She was like, I theorised that, Alistair wanted a daughter, but didn't want to make the daughter cummed not inside of a woman. You know how like you can like have a like I don't know, one of them people carry a surrogate or something like that. So like yeah, one of them for him of his DNA or something like that. That's what my AU kind of would be. It's complicated. I didn't think of a law. I just thought of the character and said yeah, sure, makes sense. But I do like her, honestly. Her design's pretty cute. She looks exactly like a mini Alistair. She's a bit of a rebel, I imagine. I think she'd rebel against her dad. Fitting, I guess. So, that's her. I'll get into the details of what's different and what's similar. One difference is her freckles. Obviously, I've put freckles on her. Not all characters have freckles, by the way, just some. Alistair's daughter is one of them. The freckles kind of just represent me, have a bit of my genetics into the Alistair, me as Alistair's daughter, and her hair shine technically. I just like adding hair to shine things, it makes it look shiny. That's their point of it. Also, her clothing is different. Her clothing is more revealing. Alistair definitely doesn't approve, but he can't really stop her. No one can control what she does. That's only really what's different about her. Alright, some of the similarities. Skin colour, Carole. I don't know if that's canon, but yeah, Carole like Alistair. The colour palette, so yeah, the colour palette. Her eyes are similar to Alistair's, just more feminine. And the ears and antlers. New character, Alistair's sister. Here's the thing, she's a character. I've got a human design for her as well, that'll come after this. But her hell law, let's go to her hell law first, and then we'll do her human law. So the law's the exact same, kind of in a way, just from hell and earth instead. So she is Alistair's sister. She's an opposite of Alistair now. She's a rebel in hell who likes to argue with others and make a mess, I guess. She has a tail, you can kind of see it. She has X's instead of freckles, which I think is cute, cool. As you can see, her outfit's more revealing. Alistair does not wear revealing outfits. It's quite obvious in its design. And she's black and purple instead of Alistair's colour, which is mainly red and black. But mine's black and purple because I prefer it. I think she's actually pretty much like Alistair, just she has a toothbrush. So this is the human Alistair's sister. I based her outfit on the 1929 actually. I found an outfit online and kind of replicated it. Because Alistair's from 1920s and 30s. That's when it was time. So yeah. You can see she looks afraid and has bruises on her. Alistair didn't do I promise. Alistair's like her closest family member. So the law with her is she got into an arranged marriage. And got abused by her husband. Her husband just abused her like mad. And she's now afraid. She's covered in bruises, as you can see, and red marks, which I think is fitting for 1920s. I don't remember what happened in 1920s in New Orleans, because one, I wasn't there, and two, I live in Britain, so if I had to hear about any of it, it would be British. But yeah, I kind of based it. On Alistair's real appearance as well, like his human design, I based off that well with the fluffy hair and skin tone, but that's about it with the look alike. I think only similarity is the year, I guess. Alright, this is me as an archangel of Thurian. I can't say it, Thurian trophy, or like, I'm a Thurian, because people go Thurin, but I go Thurian, so Thurian trophy, Thurian trophy, I can't say it, guys, but you know what I mean, you can see it on the screen. I'm horrible at saying things, obviously, but anyway, she's the archangel of that. This is her design. She's based off of God and the other archangels' designs. I did inspire from it, but I went for a purple theme because purple's my favourite colour. But I couldn't put black because it was a bit like, yeah, but black isn't really an angelic colour, so I had to go for a light colour. I like her design. The only thing missing is her wings. I didn't notice that, but I don't know how to draw wings, so it don't matter anyway. Her purple highlights are my favourite. I think like the purple lilac highlights. She's pretty young. I feel like God would have created her recently because Thurians are starting to become a thing, so that's like how I think of it. She can shapeshift into any animal. Right, based on her design, her smile, based off of God's grin. And also the other archangels, they have it. Blonde hair based off of some of the archangels. I think Michael has blonde hair and some of the other ones. Imagine Michael doesn't, and now I just embarrassed myself. But anyway, yeah. And that's about it, to be honest. And the skin colour, they're all pale. That's about it. There's nothing really similar. I mean, gold's essence, or whatever they're called, that's also kind of similar, because gold is a luxury colour, I guess. Me as Lucifer's forgotten child. So I theorise that Lucifer had a daughter that just wasn't as unique as Charlie. With differences, like, she doesn't look like a demon like Charlie does. So he locked her away, just not wanting to show the public her differences, I guess. And then she just got bored in her tower that she was locked up in. and then when she escaped, she changed herself so her father would never find her, with dyeing her hair black, changing style to scene, kinda, not fully scene, but like scene-ish. But you can see her blonde hair seeping through her character, which I think is pretty cool because it shows that she's still going to be related to Lucifer despite changing to try to escape him.